this is a bit of a mess. So why don't we just go ahead and... This is a lot better. Small apology. I watched the footage that I did for most of the intro of this and realized that my little lav mic has been popping, so that stops halfway through this video. Hey y'all, it's Alex and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something I haven't done in a while, and that's a 3-color challenge. And I'm going to add a little bit more on top of that. So I have my POSCA collection sectioned out into a light tone, a medium tone, and a dark tone. All of my favorite pieces of art recently have been using like this sort of color palette. I love it. I love it so much. This is my favorite color palette apparently. But I need to branch out a little bit. So we'll do one background color and we'll just pick from all of them is the background color. And then a light, a middle, and a dark, and a line art. So I've recently gotten into using these little pre-primed canvas coasters. I probably still need to update this on my YouTube channel, but I did these guys a little while back. And out of these guys, I picked my new icon, and that ended up being this lovely little lady. This is what we're going to be doing our drawings on. And I'm going to draw all 4 of them right now, and then we will randomly pick which one is which, because obviously I can't pick anything. Everything must be picked for me by chance or by someone else. Alright, I think one of them is going to be a wolf/dog because that's kind of like my comfort animal. So I'm going to try to lean towards dog, but who knows. And the others we will just kind of pick as I go on. Let's get started on the wolf. Alright. I feel like I want her looking this way. Maybe we'll have her tongue hanging out. And we're gonna aim for more of a dog than a wolf. I don't like that hair. I did just draw armor today, but it's put me in a mood for drawing more. So I think we're going to play into that. She's gonna have some big pauldrons to go with wearing her armor. She's gonna have kind of a more majestic updo. Maybe we'll give her a small pair of pince-nez. Ooh, maybe we'll make a little adventuring party out of these characters. I think actually I want to do pointy pauldrons. Then maybe a circle element here. I'm worried her ear doesn't stand out enough. I did go with a very round hairstyle, so maybe we're gonna switch it up. I mean, there's German Shepherds and stuff that do have, like, pointy ears. Wolf, paladin/knight is done. To keep things brief, I'm going to speed along through the sketching of the next 3. So the second of the batch is going to be I knew when I started sketching her, I wanted her to be a cowgirl, and then I got the idea of it would be really cool trying to draw smoke and figuring out how to work that in whatever color palette she ends up being in, so she's a cow fire sorcerer. Next, we have a crocodile, because I don't know why I love drawing crocodile furries so much, but the shape of the snout is very pleasing to me. And I decided to make them a rogue. It's a little bit more simple of a design, but I'm kind of hoping this is the one I end up picking for the total random color challenge, because this one is probably like the easiest of the bunch. Editing Alex here. To further keep things short, I am going to have to cut the process of the 4th character in the group, but you will be able to see her and a few others at the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to just stack these back up. Our first one of today is number 4. And I'm not gonna turn it over quite yet. Generate. We got number 8. Disgusting. Generate. I said generate 3, emerald. That's 11. Purple violet. 14. Ouch. And we picked 31. So we've got blue as our background. So here we have our colors. And what sorry creature are we going to be coloring with this? Oh, I kind of hope it's the crocodile. No! All right. At least we have some fiery colors. Well, a fiery color for our lady. All right, 46. Red. 11, which is purple violet again. And then out of 13 again. So number 2, thank God. Finally have a black line art. So number 10, pink. 12, pale purple. So for number 3, for our light color, we've picked aqua. Number 8, lilac. I like that color palette already. Number 3, that's Prussian blue. Ooh, this is gearing up to be my favorite so far. I'm dumb and did my math wrong, so out of 69, oh no. Oh, that's not terrible. For our line art color. All right, we have both of our black line arts for this one, and maybe black does have a bias in this section, but I mean, I like black. For the more Valentine's Day color palette, we have our wolf paladin, and then for the sunset color palette is our crocodile. All right, I can work with these. I'm going to do the background first. Need to be careful about letting this dry all the way, but I think I have a plan. I'm gonna do the darker color for the shirt. I think also for the shoulder bands that she has, these little spike cuffs. Ooh, maybe I should have put spike cuffs on the collar too. I'm gonna do any of her spots that I want to do in beige, and then we'll carefully try to go around these with the teal color. And I think also we're gonna do her horns in this beige color. And possibly also the smoke. I like the idea of also giving her a fringe. For being a dyeing marker, this is actually covering pretty well. That's why I love these little canvas circles. While I've got the waiting time, I'm just gonna do, just put my hands in wet. Meh. Right, gonna do a quick second layer on the background while nothing else is drying. I'm thinking dark for her eye color too. This marker is also on its last legs because this is one of the first POSCA markers I bought. I don't like the big dot under the eye, so I'm just gonna... Alright, didn't notice that my camera died. I came up with a really good idea. So for doing the fringe of the hair, I'm gonna lay down the color. And then instead of doing, actually like working with the pen, I'm just gonna pull a little bit of the color. I also went in and added white dots where I plan to put more beige because the beige is not covering it very well. Ooh, do not like that. That was a mistake. Okay, gonna have to wait for that to dry. Is it too many dots? Maybe. Maybe it's just a bit too much. Guess that's just the color it wants to be now because it's still wet. I'm gonna start over here on the smoke because I'm a little scared. This is actually kind of a nice color combination. Gonna do a little curl. I think that's about where her mouth was before. The only problem I'm having with these is the opacity. You just gotta shake it for like 30 years to get any good opacity. Can't forget the reason for the boob window, now can we? I think the only thing I'm missing is having my thicker outline, so I'm just gonna go around the outside and thicken everything up. I think the smoke I'm going to leave at the thickness it is. Maybe I need to cool it on how wide I'm doing these, because this is a little heavy. That's a little better. The problem is I need to actually be confident in my strokes. Alright, I think the only thing I don't like is the eye. I'm gonna go back in and erase the pupil. Am I gonna do it? I don't know why it just feels so right to have a little white line around every character, but yeah, I feel like that completes it a little better. Time for sparkles, and we'll do that in the red and the white. And there she is, our fully random lady. I think for the wolf I want to use our lightest color for the armor, right? Yeah. The standout parts of the armor are going to be the lightest color. And I think the hair. Oh, this is supposed to be underneath the cape, which the cape I want to do in this. The purple violet. This looks a lot darker this time around, because this is the exact same color as this. I don't know why this, I guess it looks more similar on camera. And I'll do it for the chainmail too. Or maybe it'll just be an undershirt now. I guess the hair is gonna be pink. Alright, we need to go through and do double layers on everything, and I'm gonna just fill these parts in on the face with the purple violet. Is that it? Yeah, purple violet. Make sure to add her other lens back in. I know this technically counts as another marker, but my white marker is starting to die, so I might have to use white for the line art for this, because black is not going to contrast with this at all. Concerned, but gotta wait for this to dry. I have to be very careful with this nib, because otherwise it will splatter. So this one, you gotta float your hand, and I'm not good at that. I have to be so focused when using this pen, oh my goodness. Nope, that doesn't look right. That made her eyes way more hooded than I intended them to be. That does not give the right expression. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we'll figure that one out in a minute. We're gonna do lazy braid. It's going a little higher than it did in the original sketch, but I think it's just the addition of the eye. Yeah, that actually makes it a lot better. The addition of the eyelid really took it in the wrong direction. Alright, let's see how well. Let's do some little bones. That's like their insignia for their god. It's not the best contrast. Maybe I'm going to have to do something a little different just for the areas that can't read. No, actually, hold on. I like that. We'll go in with pink for the liner in these areas. Oh, that's still wet. Darn it. Maybe we'll just leave the nose just a triangle. I know this is technically bringing in a different marker, but I want it to look nice. And now for my least favorite part in these pens, the hairline art. Because if you try to go too quickly, it just decides to splatter everywhere. But it does get the perfect line width. That looks a little funky. The directions don't quite work out there, but it's okay. Onto the shinies. I'm putting a lot of shine. Alright, now for the little white outline. So for sure I'm gonna have white shines around. Now, do I do black shines? I like it. This one almost looks like colors I would have picked myself. I don't know if that makes it the one I like the best though, you know? We will compare at the end. On to the last one. All right, this is the one I have been most excited to get to. These are all such good colors together. Thinking right now, I think I want to do the least amount of the light color. Oh, I like these two colors together, surprisingly. I think also I want to use this color for the ties on her coat. I think I'm just gonna... This is such a pretty color. Definitely gonna need 2 layers. I think this is also the first time I've seriously used this piece. I know I've used it in a work in progress that never got finished. I'm gonna kind of keep my distance from the teal just in case it's still drying. I don't want it to leak. Bleed. Bleed is the word I'm looking for. I hope I'm not talking too much quieter. It is officially nighttime. Alright, she looks a little funky like this right now, but we will work on it. I think also we're gonna use this to do a pattern on the lilac. Okay, these teeth are still a little wet, so we'll have to be careful. Oh, the juiciness of a new marker. I will get the edges once we finish, so that way I'm not dragging wet ink, well, paint, all over my desk, because white desks annoy me so much. I think also we're gonna do these as... This is another one I might need to break out the white for the line art. I don't think black is going to show up in contrast to the Prussian blue very well. Alright, I think I want... just to kind of balance out having the tip. Maybe I should have done this way. Well, it's in there now. I'm taking a little bit more of a risk because this one is already feeling, it's my best color palette, I think, but it feels a little basic. All right, I think we'll live with it, but I want to, so I'm very tempted to say, screw the black pen and do a white line art with this. I have a feeling that it's just gonna look a lot better. Even though we got like quote unquote lucky with pulling a black line art, I want to try different things. And plus, I would have to do a different color of line art on these anyway, and I don't have the lilac or the aqua in the smaller brush size. Oh, that looks so good together. Good choice. Gotta do all these scoots. Maybe I'll do a third row. Nah, I'm not liking that. All right, so I want to go through and do a pattern. It's a little chunky, but I can only do so much with this nib size. Maybe we'll do a straight pattern. And I'm a sucker for dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mayhaps I will come in with the line art. Oh, I forgot. Maybe I should bring the back of her head a little further back, because right now it's not really reading as an undercut. This poor little marker has gotten so much use today. The paint is a little thick here, so my pen is having trouble. Ooh, my hand is a-hurtin'. Artists, remember to stretch. Alright, it looks like everywhere has line art except for right here. I guess we'll do hair shines, and we'll for sure do some shines on the snout and the tail. And because we've been doing a thin white line on the outside, I want to do a tiny black line around the edge of this one. And this pin liner is perfect for this. Or well, this is the bullet. And I really liked the white and the black stars that we just did, so I think I'm gonna be nice to myself and do that exact same thing. We'll have two that are more similar to each other in this set, and it looks really good against the orange background. Though this is technically bright yellow, I would like to talk to someone at Uniball, POSCA, whichever division names these markers, because this is not a yellow. All right, I think she is finished. Actually, gonna do some more shines, and now I think she's finished. We have 4 very different, I guess it's like a 5-color challenge, but man, it's very funny how these two feel very much like siblings, and then these two very much feel like siblings. I can't pick a favorite, so leave a comment down below which one yours is. I also may or may not have done 2 more during my D&D tonight. So just to recap, we have our cowgirl fire sorceress, I guess she's a wolf now? I don't know whether or not I decided whether or not she's a wolf or a dog, but our canid paladin, our crocodile rogue. Kind of on the side we have our nurse shark cleric, a tiger druid, and a hyena barbarian. And we'll just go ahead and leave these guys in for the outro. If you are interested, my shop link and my commissions info are down in the description below. If you'd feel so inclined, hit that subscribe button and check me out on my other social media handles. Thanks, and I'll see y'all in the next one.